Hello everyone. Excellent evening everyone. Well, welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome. It's another traveling month, so you're going to be seeing me in different places as I take the teachings of this month. Incidentally, I only have one device today. I don't know how I'm going to share these things for everyone to see because I'm having some kind of network issue. I'm on another trip again, and that's why we're meeting very late in the night. I pray that a lot of us will be able to join because I've been trying to see how I can share, but it's not possible. Hello, AG. Gozimeke, welcome to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, Abimbola Agbaje. Please help me share. Today, I'm not even able to share anywhere. Maybe until I'm through before I'll be able to share. So I don't know if we'll be able to get so many people joining us live. But thank God we're already 7. Hello, Jen Destiny. Don West, you're welcome. Welcome to this evening's broadcast. Okay, we are getting more and more. Esther Oluyemisi, you're welcome. Welcome. Kindly help me share today. I just have only one device that I'm using to run the live now, and I can't see where I can share from this screen now. I can't actually see where I can share, so it's not that easy. It's not that easy for me today, so I won't be able to share. But thank God that we are here. It's going to be a wonderful evening, even though it's late in the night. I'll try as much as possible to be as fast as possible for us to finish in maybe like 30, 40, 45 minutes. Hello, Exaoluyemisi, you're welcome. Welcome, Osa. You're welcome. I might not be able to really thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate. I might not be able to welcome everyone because, like I said, it's only one device. I have what I'm using to screen, to stream live now. That's the only thing I have. I don't have any other device I can use to greet you or to see you as you come in or even to share to others. Hello, Aloe Vera, welcome. Welcome, Anjuluchukwu. So I really ask that we share with friends. If you have any friend that is not here today, just share with them because I'm not able to share as we're going live. Today we're going to be looking at the causes, the symptoms, the treatment, and the natural remedies for type 2 diabetes. Of course, we know that this month we're handling type diabetes on the whole. The month before we treated arthritis. Last month we treated ulcer. If you haven't gotten your arthritis book, get your arthritis book and actually send to friends. And then the ulcer book is still running at 1,000 on the page. Very soon it's going to go out for 1,000 to become its normal price. Thank you for all the thumbs up. I really appreciate. It's actually a big sacrifice going live today because I've been from my Ogun State to Lagos and then to Owerri now, so it's really wonderful. I just didn't want to miss today. So we're looking at causes, symptoms, prevention, treatment, and natural remedies for arthritis, for diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We've been treating diabetes this month. I've already told us the 4 types of diabetes: the pre-diabetes, the type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and also gestational diabetes. So today we're looking at type 2 diabetes, and it's the most common form of diabetes. And most people with diabetes have type 2 diabetes, like I told us last week. Over 90% of people who have diabetes are actually suffering from type 2 diabetes, And what the painful thing now is that more pre-teenagers and teenagers and young adults are now actually being diagnosed of type 2 diabetes more than ever before. So I really plead with us mothers to watch our whole family diet, not just those of us who are middle age, you and your husband. You need to watch your whole family diet because a lot of children these days are, as they're getting to teenage group and young adults, they are being diagnosed of diabetes. So we really need to be very careful so that we can take care of our young children very well. Okay, we all need to do that. Hello, Osa, you're welcome. Welcome, Stella. Welcome. Okay, these are people who had come in that are still greeting. Who is dancing? Stella who? Stella Juma, you're welcome. You're dancing, all right. Okay, so what are the causes of type 2 diabetes? Type 2, like type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes can also be inherited, you know, and that means that a group of genes that can lead to type 2 is passed down from the mothers and the fathers to their children. And that's why I tell people, if you need to check your family history. Check your family history. If your mother was diabetic, you need to watch what you're eating. If your father was diabetic, you need to watch what you're eating, or your grandparents or any of your siblings. So you need to actually check out what happens in your family life so that you will know how to, you know, stay away from all this. You know, not everyone who inherits the gene will actually develop it. But if you have the type 2 diabetes in your gene, you have a greater chance of developing it. And that's why you need to be careful what happens. You know, if you have it in your gene, then your chances of even being diabetic is higher than the person that is not running in their gene. And again, if you're also overweight, then you need to actually watch it, because you can develop type 2 diabetes, or if you're not active, like I told us last week, you can also develop type 2 diabetes. Then, you know, having a sweet tooth actually won't cause type 2 diabetes. But if you have your diet high with simple sugars and other unhealthy foods, then it can now cause you to gain weight. And of course, you know, overweight and obesity is one of the main, you know, contributors to diabetes. All right. Hello, Ngozi Arayo, welcome. Welcome, Edith Johnson. Like I told us, it's only one device, so I have to keep scrolling. Welcome, Edith Johnson, and welcome, Grace. You're welcome. Welcome, Amaka. Welcome, Diane. Sorry, I might not be able to see all of us, as I said. So, most people who are diagnosed of type 2 diabetes are actually overweight. If you look at the percentage, there's very slim people who have diabetes, but most times people who have diabetes have weight issues or have had weight issues, and when they become diabetic, they start, if it becomes very serious, then they can start losing weight, you know, out of the sickness. You know, some of the other causes of type 2 diabetes, you know, in addition to overweight, like I said, is having a family history of diabetes, or if you're older than 40 years, if you're already at your middle age, you need to watch it. You need to really, really watch it. Keep checking your numbers. And then if you've ever had developed diabetes out of pregnancy, that's the gestational diabetes, then you need to be very, very careful after delivery, because it could come up. Then giving birth to a baby weighing more than 9 pounds can also cause diabetes, you know. Hello, Chichioma, you're welcome. Then also, Africans are prone to more diabetes than the white, okay? Then insulin resistance and impaired fasting sugar are also, like I told us last week, some of the causes of diabetes. Insulin resistance is when cells have trouble using insulin. Then the cell resists the insulin's message to open up, and then they don't work as fast to let the sugar in. So when this happens, then it can cause diabetes. And then also the pancreas works harder when the cell doesn't open up. The pancreas works harder to make more insulin, which it releases into the blood to keep the blood sugar level normal. So that's what happens when you have insulin resistance that impairs, you know, fasting glucose. Then it can also cause diabetes. Of course, like I said, insulin resistance can lead to a condition called impaired glucose tolerance or impaired fasting glucose. You know, so when this happens, it can now make the pancreas not to make enough insulin, and then your blood sugar level will not be at a normal range. So if someone with normal glucose tolerance and the fasting, if like now the numbers, let me tell us the brief way you should know your numbers. For someone with normal glucose tolerance, the fasting blood glucose, that's if you go for blood test first thing in the morning, it should be, when you have not eaten anything, it should be like less than 100. That's what your number should be. But a person that already has glucose tolerance issues, you know, when they take the fasting sugar level, it will come between 100 and 125. But if the person is diabetic, it will be over 125. So the normal should be below 100. But if the person is already having issues, and that's the one they will be saying you're at borderline, is between 100 and 125. 125 and above, the person is diabetic. The person has to seek for help. Hello, John Chichoma, you're welcome. Welcome, Joy Mohammed, to this evening's broadcast. We are looking at type 2 diabetes, the causes, the symptoms, prevention, treatment, and natural remedies. Make sure you stay to the end so that you can hear the natural remedies for diabetes, handling diabetes. So let's look at the symptoms. I've already told you all the causes. Let's look at the symptom. The symptoms for type 2 diabetes can develop slowly over time. It's not something that you just see suddenly. You know, it can develop slowly over time. Hello, Uzi, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. You know, sometimes they are mistaken for other health problems when the person is having some of those symptoms, because already maybe if the symptoms are coming up, your numbers are not showing that you're diabetic. People will begin to, even when you go for tests, they'll begin to feel it's other things you're having. You know, because of the way the symptoms come slowly. Millions of people with type 2 diabetes don't even know they have it. You remember when I was treating some of the surprising and interesting, you know, fact about diabetes, I told us that many people are pre-diabetic, many people are having diabetes, but they don't know it. Ijoma, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. So these signs of type 2 diabetes will appear when somebody's sugar is high and then stays high. You know, when it's high and it continues to stay high for a while, that's when the symptoms will begin to appear. Hello, Julie, you're welcome to this evening's broadcast. The first symptoms, you know, I want to talk about today is fatigue. You know, the person's body isn't able to convert sugar from food into energy. So the person, anybody that is having diabetes, will be tired. You'll be getting tired. You always be feeling tired. Even sometimes when you wake up in the morning, when you've not done much, you just find out that you're naturally tired, you know. And then the person will be urinating more frequently than usual, you know, because the kidney are getting rid of the extra sugar in the blood through the urine. So the person will be urinating more frequently than others. That's second symptoms. Another symptom is extreme thirst. Because the body loses plenty of water through urination, the person will be getting very, very thirsty frequently. And then anybody that is diabetic is prone to infection. You need to watch vaginal infections, and you need to watch wounds. Skin wounds. You need to watch your skin wounds, because like I said, anybody who is diabetic will be having a lot of wound on the skin. The person will be having a lot of wound on the skin, you know, so one needs to watch it very, very well. One needs to watch it. Then another thing you will notice is dehydration. The body keeps losing water from increased urination. The body will keep losing water from increased urination. And then dry, itchy skin is another symptom. Dry, itchy skin is another symptom of diabetes for anyone who is suffering from having diabetes, is being diabetic. And then numbness or tingling in the hands or feet. Person will be having some kind of numbness or tingling in their hands or in their feet. That's another, you know, symptom that the person can have if someone is being diabetic. And usually, like I told us last week, anybody that is diabetic is prone to have eye issues. Person is prone to have eye problems because the lenses of the eye is now, you know, swollen with fluid. So the person will have eye issues. And then another symptoms that one would notice if one is being diabetic is sexual problems. You see that for men, they might be having low libido, even for women, and then they would have erectile issues. So if one is being diabetic, the person will have the sex organs are affected by lack of blood flow. That's another symptoms of diabetes that one can notice. Then when one goes to the hospital, like I told us, I want to be very, very fast today because it's late, so we can sleep well. Hello, Bola, you're welcome. Welcome, Joy, to this evening's broadcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope my lighting is okay. It's a new place and it's night. Okay. So each person with type 2 diabetes, we have a care plan designed to address his or her specific health problems. And also the person must try to meet to the goals. You must have a health plan, because if you don't take care of yourself, you will not have it easy. Please, ma, eating fruits like apple, watermelon, orange, cucumber every day, is it safe? Does it have any side effect on your sugar? There are some fruits that have higher sugar than others. So if you're diabetic, it's better for you to stick to the fruits that have less sugar. And then moderation is the key. Moderation is the key. Moderation is actually the key for everything and anything anyone is doing. Moderation is actually the key. So you need to be moderate. Even if you love those fruits, you should take them, you know, little by little. Don't go about taking plenty of those fruits that are very high sugar. So I hope I've answered your question. Cucumber is very good. Garden egg is very good. All these are vegetable, you know, fruits. They are very, very good. So one person's treatment plan is usually different from another. It might not be the same. People with diabetes, they have different, you know, symptoms they bring out. So you have different plans that you have to use in treating your diabetes. Then additionally, a person's care plan can change over time as the need arises. Some people, when they care for themselves better, then they won't need to have stringent and very, very strict plans and diet for themselves. Then as they are improving well, then they can now have, you know, reduce. And if, you know, your plan will change from time to time. That's just the truth of the matter. Then a smaller number of people with type 2 diabetes can actually keep their blood sugar level in a normal range if they follow a care plan that involves watching what they eat, getting physical activities, and sustaining a healthy weight. Remember, like I told us, weight is one of the problems. Overweight is one of the problems of diabetes. So, and this is especially true for people who are diagnosed early, at the early stage of diabetes. When you have early stage, you are at the early stage of diabetes, these three things, lifestyle change generally, can help you reverse that diabetes and you get back to your normal strength, like eating healthily, eating food that are very, very nutritious, dense, that are not filled with carb. We're going to be looking at that. And then having activities, having your exercises, and then of course watching each time. Any diabetic person needs to watch your food, watch your lifestyle. Somebody is asking, Mommy, can someone take in early morning? Water, it cannot cause diabetes. Now, water does not cause diabetes, if I get you right. All right. So, many people who don't start out taking medicines, you know, after, if you don't take your medications well, if you don't watch your diet well, if you don't live healthily, if you're having diabetes at the early stage, it can now advance to, you know, to a more advanced stage. So some people actually start on diabetes pill to help their bodies get used to insulin better. You know, I'm talking about treatment. Of course, you know that many people who have the advanced stage of diabetes is insulin they use. At early stage, they can just give you medicine and then tell you to watch your diet. But at the later stage, it might go from diabetes to insulin. I was saying I was having internet problem. I can see. Hey, it is well. Oh, hello, Miss Ambalago. Good evening. You're welcome to this evening's broadcast. God will help me today. So when a person is asked to start taking diabetes pill or insulin as part of his or her care plan, it's usually not because the person did something wrong, but it's just a step in helping the person to get better control of your sugar level. You know, like I said, we're going to be treating type 1 diabetes next week. So let me not go into that. You know, let me not go into type 1 diabetes. Next week we'll look at it. So having insulin resistance or impaired glucose tolerance can increase your chances of developing diabetes in the future. We're looking at prevention now. So if you have insulin resistance or impaired glucose tolerance, it can increase your chance of developing diabetes in the future. So there are things that you can do, preventive measures that you can take that can reduce that risk. So you can help your body cells respond better to insulin by 1, maintaining a healthier weight. 2, getting enough and better exercises. Because with less resistance, insulin can move sugar into your cells faster, and your pancreas won't have to work so hard to keep up with your body's demand for insulin. So if you are at risk of type 2 diabetes, you might be able to delay or prevent it with good habits. Like I said, healthy diet, regular exercises, and losing weight if you have weight. Please lose weight. If you have weight, you need to work on your weight. Make sure that you keep shedding your weight gradually. It doesn't have to be, you know, very, very fast or something you do that will get you back to your weight again. You need to start losing weight gradually. So medicines, tablets, drugs, or insulin can be given to you in the hospital. If your diabetes is high, it's better for you to take your insulin or your tablets given to you by the doctor. And as you're taking it, change your diet so that you can start getting better, for them to reduce the dosage and the amount of insulin and, you know, of medicines you're taking. So we're going to be looking at some natural remedies. Number 1 is regular exercises. Exercising regularly can actually help increase the insulin sensitivity in your body. When you exercise regularly, it can help increase the insulin sensitivity in your body. And this means that your body will be more able to utilize the sugar in your bloodstream. So exercising can also help you lose weight. And then if you have blood sugar control, if your blood sugar control is problematic, you must routinely check your sugar level. Last week Saturday, I looked at some exercises. I talked about exercises and diabetes. Please make sure you watch that video. You know, if you go down my page, maybe like Saturday, if you check the date of Saturday, just scroll down, you will see it. It's very, very good for us to watch it. I gave a lot of information about exercising and diabetes there. You know, so exercise is very, very good for you. It can help you. So if you check your blood sugar routinely, then it will give you an idea of how much your body responds to different activities during the day. So if you have been declared diabetic, it's good for you to take some periodic check of your blood sugar, so you'll be able to understand your activities, understand your system, understand your body, so that you'll be able to know how to control your sugar level at all time. Then after exercise, the second thing is your diet. You know, there's actually nothing like a diabetic diet. It depends and it changes from people to people. Diabetic diet actually refers to a diet which includes food suitable for diabetics. You know, and this includes diabetic food such as low carb food, low carbohydrate food. It's very, very important. Then food with lower glycemic index, and then food that have high fiber foods. They are very, very good. High fiber foods are very, very good for you to add to your diet. Very soon, my book on diabetes will be coming out by the end of the month, and I'm going to do a menu plan also for you. Those that are overweight, those that are underweight, because diabetes can actually, you know, one with diabetes can have both. So I'm going to put both in the book. So a high carb intake may also cause your blood sugar level to rise. So when you take carbohydrates much, your blood level sugar can rise, and then you can also add weight, which is very, very bad. So choosing food like legumes, green leafy vegetables, seafood like salmon, mackerel, tuna, you know, these ones have lower glycemic index, and they can help maintain your blood, maintain your blood sugar levels. Then the third thing you must do is to control your stress level. How can one manage ulcer and diabetes in choosing what to eat? Buy my book on diet on ulcer, Ajuluchukwu. You will see the diet on ulcer there. Okay, and just what you do is reduce your carbohydrates, reduce your, like I've said, any food that has a lot of sugar, you reduce it. That diet will be okay for you. Okay, so buy the book. The link is still on the video of last week Thursday and last week Monday. You can just click the link and buy the book at a very much discounted, you know, level. All right, so if you're trying to keep your blood sugar level under control, it's important for you to keep your stress levels under control. The hormones which are secreted during stress, you know, glucagon and cortisol, cause blood sugar levels to shoot up. Cortisol especially can cause your blood sugar level to shoot up. So you need to watch stress, because when you're overstressed, your cortisol level increases, and that can also be dangerous for you if you're diabetic, because the hormone which are secreted during stress, you know, can cause your blood sugar level to shoot up. So you need a lot of meditation to remove stress. Let me tell us, all this rat race will not take you anywhere. It doesn't take you anywhere. Let me tell us, the grace of God is sufficient for you. You know, if you can allow God to have his way and take control and know that he's the one in charge, you will stress yourself, anxiety will reduce in your life. So meditate, exercise yourself, exercise in the morning, exercise in the evening. I always tell people, when you have exercise well, you're able to rest, sleep, and actually be strong to go on with your day. Then please, 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 if you are diabetic, make sure you watch and monitor your blood sugar. Measuring and monitoring your blood sugar level regularly can also help you determine whether you need to adjust your meals, you need to adjust your medications, you need to adjust your lifestyle, like I've said before. Then natural remedies. I'm still talking about natural remedies. I've told us of number 1, and I've said if you're diabetic, you need to control your stress level, monitor your sugar, have your diabetic diet, and regular exercises. This can help you. Another very, very wonderful natural way of controlling your sugar level is by your making aloe vera gel your habit. Make it your drink. I didn't bring out my own from the fridge. I always travel with my aloe vera gel. I was there at the airport, and when they were checking my things, they said, do you have any liquid? Or I said, yes, only my aloe vera gel. I'm out for like 3 days, 3 nights, and I have my bottle of aloe vera gel, because I know I usually use 1 bottle, maybe 3 to 4 days. So I had it with me, and the man said, you can't travel. I said, I travel everywhere with it. And for real, for 5 years, I've traveled everywhere with my aloe vera gel. Any place I go, I must go with my aloe vera gel. Outside Nigeria, inside Nigeria. Sometimes I order it to go and wait for me if I know it can arrive, if I know where I'm staying. So the guy was arguing. I said, just go, just allow my bag to pass through. Once they see it, they will let it go. I know I always go with it. He now said, okay, just wait here. I waited and my bag passed. I said, it's very, very well sealed. So aloe vera, the sap of aloe vera is known for its laxative effect. Like I told us last week, it has 210 nutrients and amino acid. It has saponin. It's a very antioxidant, very, very good, and it can actually control your sugar level. But just make sure that you get the juice of the gel, because there is increasing evidence for use of aloe vera gel because it has the mucilaginous material inside the leaves. So you need to be careful of the product you're buying. Be careful. For those of you who always say, will I go and can I take the one outside? I'm only sure of Forever Aloe Vera Gel, because that's the only company that has the potent right and the only right to stabilize aloe vera gel. So just invest in your health. That's what I tell people. It's better for you to prevent sickness than for you to be sick and running from one hospital to the other. A number of us are still young, you don't understand. If you can be 70, 80, 90 and you're in good health, it's a gift from God, and it's now you need to watch it. It's now you need to actually take good care of your body. Aloe vera gel is one of the scientifically proven products that can help control your blood sugar level. So it's part of the natural remedies. Anywhere they will always mention aloe vera gel. Then cinnamon. Cinnamon is a medically beneficial like indulgence to help lower your blood sugar and also your cholesterol level. So go ahead and indulge in your cinnamon. A lot of people take cinnamon tea and things like that. Then also fiber. Fiber is very, very important. Eating fiber decreases blood sugar and insulin concentrations. Okay, and the recommended amount of fiber is around 30 grams per day, but most people just take about 6 to 8 grams of fiber, which is actually nothing. It's about 30 grams of fiber, and that's why personally I take a lot of fiber through vegetables. I also take our Forever stick, fiber stick daily, because it's very, very good. And then I take, as much as possible, I take psyllium husk. Like I use psyllium husk anytime I'm swallowing. I don't swallow I don't swallow pounded yam, all those things when I'm at home. I make my vegetable swallow with psyllium husk so that it can give me enough percentage. In fact, if even gives me over 30 grams. By the time I take plenty garden egg and I then add psyllium husk in it, is a fantastic meal, you know, for diabetic patients. Cabbage amala, garden egg amala, vegetable amala, any form of vegetable you get, and you use psyllium husk, which is also a very good source of fiber to make it. So fiber is very, very important for you. And then again, if you need to drop your sugar level fast, you can use some kind of vegetables like bitter leaf. You can wash bitter leaf and drink with bitter leaf water, and then mango leaf also, because they are known to be very, very effective home remedy to treat and manage diabetes. You can sun dry some tender mango leaves, grind them to fine powder, and then consume it with your water daily in the morning and in the evening. You know, for people who have high diabetes, high levels readings. Remember what I said, you must check your sugar level. When this mango leaf or bitter leaf water can crash your blood sugar. So it's not something you just take without checking your blood level. The moringa leaves are also known for its ability to boost energy and then maintain blood sugar level. The only issue with moringa leaf is that sometimes it makes people to go to toilet, you know, very, very much. So it might not be the best. Let me see. Hey, yeah, Amaka said something. Can I read? I don't know if I can see you. My stand is because Amaka, it's a pity. Please watch it. You need to watch your diet. You need to watch. Make sure you're active. Make sure your diet is good, and then make sure, if possible, please stay on some some of the supplements I'm going to be showing us today. If possible, Amaka, you need to let me even take this opportunity to show us those supplements that you can have as your daily supplement to be away from some of those if it's running in your gym, some of those supplements that you can be on. Like one of them I always advocate for people is Fields of Green. Like, you know, I keep talking about green vegetables, taking green vegetables and things like that, but you find out that sometimes you're not able to to lay your hands on some vegetable. So if you're not able to lay your hands on vegetable, you can go ahead and have some fields of green. Fields of green is very, very good and very important. I want to show us. I hope we can see it. Oh, it's showing my picture. Why did you see go to my picture now? I said you should show me some green for me. I'm coming here to show my picture. All right. Like I told us, I'm on a trip. I don't have my supplements. I put all of them inside a container, so I don't have the bottles. So this is fields of green. That's one of the supplements I advise anyone that has diabetes, pre-diabetes, or prone to diabetes, or diabetes is running in your gene, in your family line. Please make fields of green one of your daily supplements, because this will give you enough greens and then help also to control your sugar level. The same with aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel. But you know, aloe vera gel is a little expensive, but fields of green is very, 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 very affordable. Like now, this fields of green will help if you're having acid reflux or heartburn. If you're having constipation or indigestion, fields of green can help you. If you're having pile, fields of green can help you. And then if you're having ulcer, heartburn, acid reflux, fields of green can help you. And most importantly, like we're discussing today, it can help manage your blood sugar. And if you are anemic, if you're lacking blood, fields of green can help you. And fields of green is also an antioxidant. You know, it's good for your bones, it's good for your liver, it's very, very good for your digestive and your circulating, circulation. Fields of green is fantastic. Fields of green is supplement you should take 2 tablets 2 times a day if you can chew it. In fact, my husband chews his own. He says it tastes like when he used to. My husband loves moringa leaf. It's just because he runs the stomach, he doesn't take it as much. So he takes fields of green every day. Very, very good. Well, for today, because we're treating diabetics, I'm going to do promo on fields of green. If you buy 3, you get 1 free. If you buy 3, you get 1 free. I'm buying that 3 and getting 1 free. I'll still give you a 10% discount. Fields of green is very cheap. It's just about 5,000 something. So if you can buy 3, I'll give you 1 free. Okay? So that you can use it for those 4 will last you for 2-3 months. So that you see what I'm saying. If you're diabetic, use it for 2-3 months and you see how it will help control your blood sugar level and the rest. So, but it's only fields of green. No, I'm not doing for others. It's only fields of green. Let me show you. This is the fields of green that I'll give you. If you buy 3, I give you 1 free. And though I'm still giving to you a 10% discount for the fields of green. All right, very, very good. So I was talking about those of you who can lay hands on mango. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you very, very much. Those who can lay their hands on mango leaf, moringa leaf, fresh, mango leaves or bitter leaf and the things like that, they can help you. If not, fields of green, you can travel anywhere, go to work with it, chew it, swallow it. It's very, very good for you. Okay? Very good for you. Let me see if I have any questions. Remember, I'm using only one device. This thing keeps pushing up and down. All right, I think I've answered all. Okay, so we're looking at the natural remedies. We have already treated it. What is type 2 diabetes? What causes type 2 diabetes? Symptoms of type 2 diabetes? Medical treatment for type 2 diabetes? Prevention of type 2 diabetes? And now we are looking at natural remedies. Sunlight. Sunlight is another remedy, natural remedy. Many studies have shown that, low vitamin D levels also lead to insulin resistance and diabetes. If you're low in your vitamin D, it can lead to resistance. So vitamin D plays an important role in the production of insulin in your body, and exposing yourself to at least 30 minutes of sunlight daily in the mornings, especially in the mornings, that kind of morning sunlight before 11 a.m. those morning sunlights that come out about 7, 8, 9 some days, it can actually help you to avoid vitamin D deficiency. So you can also include foods that are rich in vitamin D in your daily diet. Food like soya milk that we call it, orange juices, yogurt, cheese, and cereals, many cereals. And of course, our very, very important nature mean. Remember, I've told you about nature mean. Nature mean is inside my container now. I took out the number of, I take it 6 a day. I counted the number I need for the 3 days I'm out, and I poured all of them inside one container there. So I've already taken my nature mean today. I've taken my enough dose today of my nature mean. Nature mean can also give you vitamin D. Very, very good. And remember, there's still a promo going on. I have just a few pieces of nature mean remaining that I'm giving to you at 40% discount. All right, so then there are some herbal therapies that are also available. That's what I'm treating with us now. I've talked about some natural remedies and herbal remedies you can use. I've talked about aloe vera gel. I've talked about bitter leaf. I've talked about mango leaf. I've talked about moringa leaf. I've talked about cinnamon, and then ginger is another one that can also help, and also okra. Okra is very, very good for those who are diabetic. In fact, in my menu for diabetes, one food that appears frequently in it is garden egg amala and okra soup. Fantastic. Just cook it with salmon fish or mackerel fish. Cook your okra fresh. Don't boil it for too long on fire, and then you take it with your garden egg amala. Pyum. Or sometimes I put bitter leaf inside the okra, and I don't cook them for long, and it's really very delicious. It's very, very good for diabetic patients, okay? And then, like I've said, your fiber, you need to take a lot of fiber, and then you need to correct your mineral deficiencies. Many people who have been diagnosed of type 2 diabetes are also deficient in minerals such as chromium, magnesium, and so you need to take a lot of green leafy vegetables and green vegetables like broccoli, ugu, collard greens, carrots. For those who are abroad, they are really very good source of all these minerals. Whole grains, peas, beans, very, very good. You know, seeds and nuts, they are also very, very good. They can actually help to correct your mineral deficiencies. Or you take your nature mean. Nature mean is one supplement that can absolutely correct your mineral deficiencies. You can watch my video that I did on mega micro minerals and macro minerals. You find out, like I said, that more than half, in fact three quarter of the macro and micro minerals you need are in nature mean. Nature mean is fantastic for anybody having ulcer, anybody having diabetes, anybody that wants to prevent these things and want to be in good health. They are very, very fantastic. So that's the summary. You know, our time is almost gone, 9 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to actually scroll to get the questions, because of course I couldn't log in through another means and I don't want to take the risk of sharing this hotspot so that I don't go off live. So we've looked at today, if you're overweight and you're having diabetes, you need Garcinia. Hope it's showing well. Okay. Yeah, you need Garcinia. Garcinia is very, very good if you have weight and you're diabetic, because it's very, very aids for quick weight loss, because it helps reduce your craving for carbohydrates. Garcinia helps to reduce your craving for carbohydrates. Garcinia also suppresses your appetite, and then it controls your cholesterol level and lowers your blood sugar, and also improve metabolism. So for anyone who has weight and is diabetic, one of the products I always advise that you get is Garcinia, because it will help you drop your weight, help you control your sugar level, and also help you to have better and good metabolism. Of course, I've told us about nature mean this, nature mean that. Why is this not showing my picture? Come on, go, Jerry. You always show you my picture. The thing I don't want it to show you, I'll show you. Okay, Okay, I think I'm on photos. Stop showing my picture. Show what I want you to show, Jari. I'm talking about nature mean. Yeah. All right. So this is nature mean. And a few of us have gotten it, or a number of us, quite a number of us, especially when I did the promo. I'm saying the promo is still on for just like 5,000 instead of 8,500. You can have your nature mean in micro minerals, like I told us, and macro minerals. It has concentrated doses of critical minerals such as calcium, magnesium that are needed in larger milligram doses, and it also have micro minerals which are potent doses of minerals needed at microgram level, such as chromium. Like I told us, chromium is very, very important if you're diabetic. Deficiency of chromium can also make you to have insulin issues. So nature mean is very, very important for you. It also has selenium and molybdenum. Like I said, natural mineral deposit, all natural, low sodium sea mineral concentrate. Nature mean is fantastic. It's fantastic. Everyone should have it as part of his or her diet. And then there's another product I want to quickly show us before I call it off for today, is our Light Ultra. If you're diabetic, I advise you go on our Light Ultra chocolate. Use it as your milkshake, use it for your cereal, use it for your smoothies, use it to drink it instead of drinking some beverages. Use it as your beverage actually. This is the Light Ultra. It's one of the products I always advocate for anyone who is diabetic. The chocolate brand. Here I'm showing you both vanilla and chocolate, but the chocolate brand. Like here it contains soy products, instead of whey. And then it's zero cholesterol, zero lactose. Perfect to consume post-workout. Supports muscles build up. Contains honey powder instead of fructose as natural sweetener. Then it contains protein enzymes which help in proper breakdown and absorption of protein. It has all the essential amino acids required to support human life. And then if you take 2 servings a day, it can replace the reference daily intake of your vitamins and minerals. It's very, very good. I love Light Ultra. And then I'm going to end up with the last product for diabetes if you're diabetic, which is the Pro B. The Pro B. I've shown us a lot about it. Pro B promotes healthy digestive system. It has six synergetic bacterial strains. Remember, your flora, like I said, has good, your gut, your digestive system, your stomach, your intestine, what people call it. It has good bacteria and bad bacteria. You need to reduce the amount of bad bacteria and increase the amount of the good bacteria. So Pro B helps you to do that. Pro B contains a probiotic fiber that helps to nourish your whole body, and it has over 6 billion CFU and able to bypass the stomach acid to optimal delivery in the intestine. And then it freezes dried for protection, potency, and it has shelf stability. And again, all our products are gluten-free products. All right, I'll take your questions now as we close for the day. If you're diabetic, remember the most important thing, if you don't remember anything today, always make sure you watch your sugar level. Always make sure that prevention is better than cure, that you prevent it if it's running in your family line. Get yourself fields of green, nature mean, and aloe vera gel, probiotic, and stay on them as your supplement. And of course, run away from over sugary food, carbohydrate filled food. Take more fiber, take more vegetables, and make sure you watch your food, that you eat healthily, and of course exercise. Those are the things that will keep you away from type 2 diabetes. Watch your weight. You need to watch your weight. Overweight and obesity is one thing that can cause it. Let me see if I have any more questions I need to take. Oh, somebody said very useful information. God bless me. Thank you. +234 plus 2347035. No, you must allow me get this 5 here. 5151642. Okay. 070351511642. All right, so I've put my number now. I told you I'm using only one device today. God will help me. All right, so I've put my number on the screen. If you need the product, just chat me on my number and you get the product. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the prices, and I also don't say my prices on Facebook. But the Fields of Green is very, very cheap. It's less than 6,000, and then at 10% discount, you get it for about 5,000 or so. And if you buy 3, you get 1 free. Okay, so go ahead and get your product, and then you can also get your Nature Mane at 5,000 naira for 1 also. Thank you, Hetty. Say very useful information. Hello, this thing is always just going up. I want to see the later things. Hattie, green is very, very good. Thank you for thanking me. Green is very, very good. Diane, thank you for thanking me. Green is very, very good. So please take your green. Somebody say, how can you manage your son diabetes? I think I've answered that question. Okay. Water does not cause diabetes. Please go ahead and take your water, please. Any other question? Please, I'm going to answer your questions later, because like I said, I'm using only one device and it's playing tricks on me. It's not letting me see your see me coming here. It's just pushing up. It's not letting me see everybody's question very well to answer it. And then you can actually ask your questions on my WhatsApp, and then I'll be able to answer your questions. We're going to have a question time one of the days when I'll have device to be looking at your question and then be answering your question well. Okay, I hope I've done justice to all our questions today, at least the ones I have seen. I've been able to answer them. Okay, are you to boil mango leaf and bitter leaf? No, don't boil it. You take it fresh. Abimbola, you take it fresh. Bitter leaf, you wash it. Just wash it, squeeze out the water and take it fresh. So what you do is to use Milton or salt water, okay, to wash it first, to make sure it's very, very clean. Before wash it, make it clean before you juice out the water. Okra is very good. I mentioned okra when I was talking, Uzi. Okra is very, very good, okay. I've answered the question on. I'm looking very fresh this night after. Diane, thank you. It's been quite a hectic day anyway. If I'm still looking fresh like this, glory be to God. That after a hectic day like this, I'm looking fresh. It's 10 p.m. Please, let's go to bed. Thank you for joining me. Love you all. See you on Saturday. I'm not sure when we'll meet on Saturday, but I have ministration in the morning, so we can have our fun in the afternoon, exercise in the afternoon. All right, bye. See you on Saturday. Love you all.